Okay, Mel, what are we going through tonight?
We're going to go through the putting and the system again, and then we're going to shots around the green. And literally, Jack, 70% of the shots we're dealing with tonight. And this is the area that anybody can become. I call it a SAG area, short-term attainable goal, we call it. Anybody can become a brilliant putter, brilliant chipper. So what we're going through is really easy for people to do, and it's kind of back to front, if you know what I mean. So focusing on putting and the two ways of chipping, going along the ground or going high, and we're covering that. It's a big enough area, so we're trying to get through it fairly quickly.
Okay.
And this is the logos, just the idea, and this is the logo that Jack did. And you see the 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock, basically. And that's what it's based on. The whole system is based on this 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Now, I wouldn't be teaching golf, only that I discovered one day, and you look at this one up here, Jack. You see the way your ball is here, but you're standing over here. Nobody realizes this. There's a 90-degree rear off, really. And the day when I discovered, I pulled his arms out. And what did I get? I got from 90 degrees out to 0 degree. And you see what happened, Jack? I got down the line with the swing.
Target line, yeah.
And what I discovered is, if you have a backswing and a downswing talking to the target, now you can play golf. If I was sure it's going to heaven, as that this will improve your golf, I say to everybody, please take note that you're getting from 90 degrees. So then I got these two lines here, basically the swing line and the aim line. And in other words, you get the feeling of swinging way out to the right, and then you get the feeling of swinging way to the left, and you see you aim also to the right, and you see the flag is in the middle. So you're either swinging at the flag like that, and then I developed this logo here, Jack. And this is my logo, and I put it to one side because I wanted it to match here. And what it says there, Jack, is golf is counterintuitive, and by golly, golf is counterintuitive. But you see the flag, Jack, there. Can you see the flag?
Yeah.
Now you see the takeaway. Way out here, coming down, way down, and exiting left. But you see, I'm aiming strong, aiming slightly right. So, like what I'm saying here is the flag is in the middle. You're swinging out to 5 o'clock, swinging around to 10 o'clock, and you're aiming here counterintuitive. And this is just youngsters that I teach. And there's my email address there, Jack, and my basically things like that. So we're going to start with the second part of it, the backspin, how to get backspin on the ball.
Okay.
And the secret of golf, Jack. We can just we just wait a second to put it on, Jack.
Yeah.
Do you see this? I could explain it with a golf ball, but it's very hard to explain it with a golf ball. So it's really, take it as a football, okay? What I've discovered, Jack, is every great player spins the ball like that, to spin it clockwise, and really to come across the ball and to hit down on the ball and to get this what's called clockwise spin on the ball, and the ball goes on, but it has check on it. It has a really great check on it, and like good players hit the left side of the ball, and the winners like Nicklaus and every one of them hit the ball this way. It's called the power fade, but you can see with how you do it with the football. And basically you can look at it over here now. Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, it's back.
You can look at the video over here, and these are just a compilation of shots. And the thing, Jack, is we go through it fairly quickly, but I'm going to teach you how to go backspin tonight as well. You see this? Watch the backspin on it. And there's a number of other shots there as well. Watch this, the divot. See the big divot,
the divot going left.
and the divot going left. Now, this is what you're going to learn tonight. And you can't play golf unless you can play shots like this. I don't expect you to hold it, but see Justin again coming right across, and see the divot going left,
way left, yeah.
and the ball going right. Now watch the check on that, basically. So this is what I'm going to teach you tonight. And there's a few amazing ones at the end, Jack. We might have to. It's that the check is unbelievable on it. So you can see it again. These are massively, hit from the outside, and cut, and a good big divot. This is one for the left-handed Mickelson. So if you want to learn this shot, I'm going to teach it to you tonight. I'm not saying you're going to hold every shot, Jack.
There's the big divot.
But now there's a 2 at the end, which I want you to wait for, Jack, and it'll just take another minute.
What, do you want me to skip through?
Yeah, well, no, just keep going. You don't need to speed them up. They're worth waiting for. This one is really good, but there's one amazing one at the end. I couldn't believe this one myself. You see it here again. See, now we're coming near the ones I can't believe. They didn't land on the green at all, and yeah. So they all use the same system. They use a 5 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Now there's one. You see it landed in the rough, and you see it went back into the hole. This was amazing. And the divots go left. The divots go left. He hits down and across the ball. He's going to clockwise spin on the ball, and look at it shooting back. Like, this is the way if you're going to become any really good around the green, you've got to be able to get this what's called clockwise spin on the ball. And then I think it's the next one, Jack, coming up is just unbelievable altogether. This one, watch this one. This is unbelievable. Watch where it lands, Jack. It lands over here. See where it lands? Out in the rough. See it? Coming back. So that's the thing. So now we're going to go through here, Jack. We're going to try and operate this and get it there. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, sorry.
So I hit this button here, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get you to click this. There you go.
And
just down the right arrow.
right arrow.
Yeah.
It's perfect. So you can see here, Jack, what we're talking here. You can get the greens here. See the green here, 40 putts and 21. So we're really going to concentrate on this area here. And if we can just hit this again. Yeah, that's just telling you. Now, the goal, Jack, this is what I want people to do. Get their act together. Get down to 34 putts. Do you see there, Jack?
Yeah.
And get this down to, what do we say, a 17. The thing about it is, without leaving the house, you could knock a clatter of shots. It's 15 at least shots off your score. And like the whole thing, Jack, this is easy. This is really easy to do it. And it's called back to front. And then the question is, how do you do it? And here's how you do it, Jack. 5 to 10 putting. You see the idea? 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And what do? You put a little bit of cut spin on the ball. So it's one swing and one spin. It's this 5 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and you cut the ball. And there it is, Jack. But the thing about this, Jack, is this is for every shot in the bag. And we call it a baby fade. Do you see it there? Baby fade. Cut the ball into the hole. And again, I am repeating myself a little bit here, but what are we saying? Get your swing over here, for God's sake. Get your putting swing over here. Stop going in around your ankles with your putter. Move the dial. 5 to 10, you can't go wrong. Knock 5 shots off your score without leaving the house. And you see here it is, Jack, hitting the left side. Hitting the left side of the ball. So we'll just keep going, Jack. A friend of mine sent this on to me, and I just want to go through the whole system again. And basically what it's saying is the problem with everybody is they're aiming left of the target. This is the very first move here, Jack, that you just
zoom that in a small bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better.
So in other words, stop aiming left, close your stance, basically. And I'm going to hit this here, and that's just saying the same again. That's it. The setup is closed. And have you got that, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is called a strong position. And now here's what every bad golfer is doing, Jack. Swinging around into a load of crap. This has got to stop. Get rid of this giving away the target line. And basically, get yourself online. And here's the one, Jack. You see the little line here? See where I'm getting my backswing? You see where I'm getting it? Getting it along the target line. For God's sake, if your backswing and downswing doesn't start talking to the target, you can't play golf. And every amateur is using that other swing, Jack. And here is the whole lot together. Do you see it, Jack? See the way you take it back out here, and hopefully you're going for 5, but hopefully you'll get somewhere along here. You come down along the line, the 0 line, and you exit. That's 11 o'clock, but we're actually saying come to 10 o'clock. And that's how you play golf. And you see it up here, Jack. You go back out to 5 o'clock. You come down and across like that.
Yeah.
This is how you play golf, and stand strong. All presidents making speeches had their left foot forward, their right foot back. And the idea is to swing it around their left foot as if it's a post in the ground. So you see the flag is in the middle, counterintuitive. That's how you play golf. I wouldn't be at this now at my age, only that I'm so excited about it. See the bang here, Jack, the red bang. And the thing is, if you had a box of matches and you have to have a collision, you pull the match against the box and an explosion, there's a thing in golf called firing your swing. And really what it means is that you're setting yourself at cross sections. Your body is slightly to the right and you're swinging slightly to the left. And there's a collision, an explosion. And you know when you hit those shots that are cotton wool shots, we call them, the ball goes absolutely mild. And this is the whole idea behind it. You're swinging against your left side, and it's because your body is going to the right and your swing is going to the left, and this is how you play golf, Jack. So then that's the absolute result then. So the other interesting thing, Jack, and this is very important, once you get this part of your swing right and this part right, do you get the idea here? Justin Johnson says it's a 3 feet game. That's all it is. And I'm saying here, you can sing Danny Boy or God Save the Queen on top of your backswing. It doesn't matter a damn what you do after that. Get this bit right and get this bit right, this here. So you go 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock with everything in the bag, and you start with the putter.